Hey class, welcome to week 2 of Music Appreciation 110, MUS 110. I am sitting in my kitchen, just had dinner, and my husband's going to be sitting in here with me, so if you hear somebody else moving around. Just wanted to make a really quick video to tell you what a good job most of you did on week 1 assignments. I saw a few people had some challenges, and I'll be contacting them, you, if you're one of them, to see if there's some way that I can help you to better finish or manage your time, or maybe just understand the assignments. And so we will do similar to what we did last week, only at the end of week 2 you will have your Unit 1 test. And there's a couple other things that I'm going to talk to you about, and I'll show them to you on Moodle so that you're not just hearing about it. So you will need to watch this video in completion, because I will talk about how to start your test and just some very important details about how to be careful taking your test on the McGraw-Hill resource. So make sure you watch to the end, please. I'll try to keep it brief. In week 2, you have until next Monday, the 10th, to turn in all of the assignments that are given to you. Your test is open. Once these assignments go live, you're welcome to take your test anytime that you're ready. I would highly recommend that you not try to take your test before you've completed all of week 1 and week 2, Learn Smart and listening, and so that you have a better chance of doing well on your Unit 1 test. You only got one opportunity to take your test. And so we will pick up with our Learn Smart assignments starting at 6, and you will go from 6 to 10. Make sure that you skim these pages in your Smart Book online. And there again, you can look at the yellow highlighted areas to help you better, quickly, faster get through, that was really bad grammar, get through these Learn Smart activities. And then you have 4 listening assignments, and you can see them listed here. Just so you know, I will say these to you probably just so that you're not wondering how to pronounce these words. This is a composer that we'll study about later during the Romantic period of music history, about week 5. This is Chopin, and you say prelude in E minor. E minor is the key that that particular song is in. This is a French composer we will also listen or learn about briefly later on, and his name is Bizet. If you've taken French, that should sound and look familiar. The name of this piece is Farandole, something like that. And then this is Tchaikovsky. Some of you may recognize his name. This piece is from the musical The Nutcracker, so it should sound familiar to many of you. And this is a guy that we will start reading about in a couple of weeks, and his name is Bach, and not Bach or anything else like that. So Bach, and this is from the Bourrée Suite. And so we're still learning about the elements in music appreciation, and so several of these songs deal with certain elements of the music, and so they use their pieces to talk about each one of those elements. These we will read more about these composers later on in this course. After you've finished all of that, you finish all of week 1 for sure, then you may go to the link here always to get into your assignments, but you will also see the Unit 1 link as well. So let me just go to that page real quick. Last week's items are still visible, will still be visible, and except for the Learn Smart activities, you will have access and can complete anything you haven't done. I will remind you, I'm not taking Learn Smart activities late, or at least not before you take your quizzes. Okay, they must be completed before your quizzes or tests. And so, but you must get prior authorization from me in order for your work to be turned in late. So all of these are still open to you. That means when you go back and review for your elements test at the end of this week, you're welcome to go back into any of this and re-listen or work back through any of the Learn Smart. These are your new assignments for week 2, and you are responsible for all of this and all of week 1 for your Unit 1 test. I'm not sure about the review right now that's in here, but it may not be part of your assignments. I got to go back and look at that and double check and make sure that's something I want to include. So just as a reminder over here, the things over here on the left column, if you press to do, these are live assignments, and you can see your status of that assignment. If it says that you've not started it and that you need to start, please begin that and have everything turned in by the time that it's due. And it tells you about how long it's going to take you so you can manage your time. So, and then you can look at the calendar to see, you know, if you want to see where it's been assigned to you and when it's due and that sort of thing. And then here you have a results option that you can go in. I can't see this in student view mode for me, but you should be able to see what you have finished in your results. And then also down here, need help, you can contact support on Connect. I'll just go ahead and show you what that looks like. Whatever it is that you're needing help with, you can talk to me, but if I don't answer and you're needing some help quickly, if I'm not available, just know here are the phone numbers. I don't know if that's going to be, that's Australia. That's not going to work for phoning in. So just check that out. There it is, 331-5094. You can talk to someone live if you can't reach me. All right, and so after you finish your Connect assignments, then there's one other thing that I would like for you to do, and that is I would like for you to go ahead and register an account and begin an account with Prezi.com. You can follow the link. I think that's going to take you to it. Yeah. Here it is. Okay, so once you go into here, Prezi.com, I may have to log out of mine if it tries to log me in. We are going to press Get Started. You are going to go to a basic membership. This is the free membership. You do not need to pay for any part of Prezi to use it for what we need it for. You will press Continue, and you will create a free basic account. You need to use your school email or whatever email is easier for you to manage with. And so then go ahead and push Create your free basic account. You can sign up with Google through here. And then you're going to see something that looks like this. And if you know that you've gotten in and it's got you logged in, then you know that you've created an account, and that is all that you have to do this week. So please try and get that done. The other thing that I need to show you really quick, and I'm going to pause this while I get back Okay, the last thing that I would like to discuss with you or to make you aware of is how to start with your unit test. Just so you know, each test is timed, and it will begin whenever you're ready to start this week. You have one attempt, and it is worth 100 points. Your tests do weigh more. There are fewer of them, and so they are really quite important. And so make sure that you're ready and prepared and that you've done as much review, and make sure you've done all your assignments before you start. Okay, the important thing is this. Do not push continue until you are ready to start. Because as soon as you press continue, this timer begins. This timer cannot stop, and you cannot pause and restart. You cannot pause and save any part of your test. You have one attempt, and once the timer starts, if the timer runs out, then you're out of time. And so if you have a problem or an emergency while taking the test, say you lose power or you have bad Wi-Fi or whatever happens and you need help, then you're just going to have to contact me, and I will have to reset your attempt and you'll have to start over. And so please make sure that you have enough time to start and finish this test. Please make sure that you are prepared to start and that you have a reliable Wi-Fi connection, because this is super important that you not start this until all of those things are in place. So I hope you have a great week. Starting next week, things are really going to start to pick up in your assignments, and so please do your very best to set aside time for your assignments and for your work. Remember, you need at the bare minimum 3 hours a week to finish. Later on it will be more than 3, I would imagine. And so I hope you all feel free to contact me if you have problems or if you need help with something particularly. I will really do my best to help you. Thanks so much. Have a great week.